It's Friday, woohoo! How are those planks coming along? Have you been working to get them up over a minute? Remember, you're gonna be sending me in your videos to see the strongest and the longest plank to win a prize. In the meantime, we are gonna turn plank on its head, actually on its side, and we're gonna move into side plank. So let's fire it up. Remember, starting with those key points always, so it's always important to start with good form. Fingers wide, number 5. Externally rotate those shoulders. If you need to open up the wrists a little bit, you can. Press through the forefinger of the thumb to get those shoulder blades onto the back, knees slightly behind the hips. Scoop the tail, long tailbone, and here we go. Press it back, plank, nice and strong. Breathe. Think of elongating the spine a little bit more, creating a little bit more space between the vertebrae. Pull the navel to the spine. Now you're gonna walk the outside hand more to the center of the face. You're gonna rotate on the outside edge of that bottom foot. You're gonna stack the hips, stack the shoulders, lift the arms up. Nice. So you wanna feel like there's one straight line going from your bottom fingertips to your top fingertips. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Just like if you had a winning lottery ticket between your thighs, and here comes the big win. Squeeze it. I ain't losing $1 million. Good. Now, as if you've got a hot poker underneath your waist, really lift up and watch that shoulder doesn't press to the air. Press away. Press down into the earth a little bit more. You're going to feel that pressure lift off the wrists and the shoulders if you do that. Squeeze everything into the midline of the body. Excellent. And then we're going to rotate from our trunk down, nice and stable, back to plank. If you need to take a breather in between here, you can. You can come back to child's pose. But if you're ready, we're going to move on with the other hand moving right down in front of the face. So you can see this from the back. You're going to rotate to the outer edge of the bottom foot, stack the shoulders, stack the hips. Now look at my shoulder blades. They're not here. They're moving down into the back. Lift the hips. Imagine that hot poker coming underneath you. Squeeze the inner thighs. Now it's $5 million. Lift, lift, lift those hips. Feel the pressure come off the wrists. Push the floor away. Nice long lines, guys. Think of length every time. Lengthening through the top of the head. Lengthening out the soles of the feet. Breathe, navel to spine. And return it back. Nice and slow, knees down. Woo, that's gonna fire up your core and you're barely even moving. Those isometric holds, those core strengtheners are really, really fiery. So if you're not ready for that kind of perfect side plank yet, I'm gonna give you a modification, and I'd rather see you do the modification and build the strength to go to the full posture than do the full posture poorly, okay? That's what it's all about, learning how to change the things we do to make ourselves better and stronger. So, 2 options here. So if you're coming into side plank, again, here, you can always take the top foot, put it in front of the bottom. That's gonna help you with that inner thigh squeeze and that lifting up and out of the hips. Do you see that? Squeeze them together a little bit more. Get those knees together. Yeah, nice. So remember, you can always cross one leg in front of the other, or you can lower that bottom knee. Now, if you lower the bottom knee, I want you pushing through the outer edge of the extended leg and really rotate those shoulders up and pull up and in. Feel that pelvic floor lift, hips underneath you, arm long. Think of that nice long line from your fingertips to the other fingertips that are in the air. Shoulders engaged onto the back. Really lift. And then you'll see what these two look like from the back when we take it to the other side. So the top foot now is in front. I'm squeezing my legs together, pushing the floor away. Shoulders are stacked. Pretty as a picture. Or again, you can come down onto the knee, press through the outer edge and really energize that straight leg. So you're really lifting up. And breathe, breathe, breathe. Shoulder blades roll onto the back. Just keep refining these and bring it back. Excellent. Remember, you can replay these over and over again. Keep refining your pose. There's so many little things to think about. I know it's a lot, but if you work on it more, you'll keep getting better, keep getting stronger. Thanks for joining me this week in plank pose. Remember, send in those videos. I want to see the strongest and the longest held plank, and you may win a prize. We'll see you next week.